était intense et inexplicable. Allow me to take you by the hand and tell you some simple and unforgettable things, because we were alone near the shore under this canopy of palms, and we loved each other. The pleasure was intense and indescribable. In April 1963, during the Duvalier dictatorship, Roland Chassagne was arrested at Port-au-Prince's Deschamps printing house, where he worked as a proofreader. He was accused of being in possession of contraband literature. Roland Chassagne was taken to François Papadoc Duvalier's prison dungeon for Dimanche and was never heard from again. His son Stanley, Regine's father, was studying in Chicago at the time and did not hear of the arrest until an aunt traveled there to tell him and other family members. Roland Chassagne was working on an unfinished novel, a copy of which his son Stanley still has. Roland Chassagne's name eventually appeared on a 1978 Inter-American Commission on Human Rights list of political prisoners who had died from malnutrition and disease or had been executed at Fort Dimanche. Still, Roland Chassagne's words remain, both in the original and in somewhat interpretive translations. Writers die, but not their canopy of language. Just as Roland Chassagne still sometimes whispers to me, "Dear reader, please allow me to reach for your hand. We're alone." Part 1. Children of the Sea. 1. Early in the summer of 2018, I was at the opening of a library in a southern Haitian town called Fondé-Blanc. Fondé-Blanc, which means Fountain of Whites, is home to a large number of people of Polish lineage, the descendants of soldiers from a regiment that switched alliances from the French armies they were fighting alongside in early 19th century Haiti to join the Haitians in their battle for independence from France. The mutinous Polish soldiers who settled in Fondé-Blanc were the only whites and foreigners granted Haitian citizenship after Haiti became the world's first Black republic in 1804. The library we were there to celebrate had been started by a nonprofit organization called Haiti Projects, which was run by an acquaintance of mine. The opening week program included writing workshops and conversations with writers. I participated in a conversation and writing workshop with the Haitian novelist and short story writer Toni Morrison. Our moderator, the Haitian educator Jean-Marie Théodat, asked us to read both the beginning and the end of one of our short stories. Ketli in the original French and me in a Haitian Creole translation. We were then asked to explain to the group of 25 or so eager teenagers why we'd begun and ended that story the way we had. It is much easier to explain or elaborate on endings than on beginnings. For endings, you can always say that it ended this way because it had begun that way, or it ended that way because something popped up in the middle that led there. Beginnings have more amorphous origins. I thought of the opening line in an essay by the short story writer and novelist Ann Beattie. A guilty truth about writing. If you know your subject well, you will never feel assured about where to begin. Only boring subjects offer an inevitable starting point. One of my earliest childhood memories is of being torn away from my mother at 4. At the airport in Port-au-Prince, on the day my mother left Haiti for the United States, I wrapped my arms around her legs before she headed for the plane.